Hi, I'm Anthony Calamunci. I'm a partner in the law firm of FisherBroyles. I head up the health and pharmacy team with my partner, Brian Dickerson. We have a number of lawyers that cover the entire state and country, and we represent a number of independent pharmacies, manufacturers, and wholesalers. We deal with this every day. There is an ongoing war with PBMs and independent pharmacies and the pharmacy industry in general. PBMs traditionally were the gateway between the pharmacy, the patient getting their medications, the wholesalers, and the distributors. What's happened is because now over the years there's been a number of acquisitions where the PBMs now own their own pharmacies, which creates an inherent conflict. So the problem is now where they were providing pricing, they were providing support, they were providing a service, now they're eliminating certain independent pharmacies and specialty pharmacies and driving that business predominantly to their pharmacies. So we're seeing that conflict of interest play out. We believe in 2017, legislative and/or litigation solutions will appear. This has to change. There are certain mergers and roll-ups that are going on in the industry right now that we see are changing. But ultimately, because the traditional role of the PBM, the pharmacy benefit manager, was that to manage, to maintain pricing, to use its purchasing power. And what we're seeing is they're really manipulating the process to maximize their own profits. We're hopeful in 2017, based on our efforts and others like us, this is going to change. Well, the first thing they need to do is understand the reason in which they're being terminated. Because a lot of times there's confusion in the notice. They got to look at the actual contract. And often, unfortunately, this is the first time that a pharmacist looks at their contract. If they haven't been forewarned, either in an audit process or some other process, they need to obtain counsel. They need to understand why they're being terminated. And more importantly, understand the impact this termination will have, if it's effectuated, on their other PBM contracts, their other third-party payer contracts, because there's a domino effect. There's a domino effect in the industry. They also have to, because they have an obligation to their patients, especially if they're a specialty pharmacy with a pain management plan in place or with a chronic disease management plan in place, to assure that both the replacing pharmacy and they are providing enough product and there's a continuity of care to the patient. That duty resides to all the healthcare providers, regardless of the contractual obligation. So it's very important to dot your I's and cross your T's and not just say, well, we're going to be out of network now, or concede. We also have had situations where PBMs make mistakes, third-party payers make mistakes, that they allow the reinstatement, that there's a reinstatement plan in place, that we create a corrective action plan if the basis for the termination was something that was done from a compliance perspective. So when they receive that notice, it's not the end of the world, but you've got to plan for it and you've got to get counsel immediately to make sure you're going down the right path.